Hello, my name is Captain Kelly Muñiz, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about a law enforcement related injury, also known as a LERI, that occurred in Hollenbeck Division in the city of Los Angeles on June 18th, 2022 at around 9:30 p.m. A LERI is a use of force incident where an individual requires hospitalization. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution. The images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. At approximately 8:30 p.m., Hollenbeck patrol officers responded to an unpermitted concert at a construction site adjacent to the 600 block of South Anderson Street, where a large group had gathered. Here is social media video that captured the concert-goers' actions prior to the officers' arrival.
You don't even know about it! Well, I already know about it! You can't even go without it! Why would make you go without it? Don't know how to go about it! You were probably full without it! You should only smoke about it! Can I smoke your folks about it? I've been on parole about it! I've been talking row about it!
LA City 911, operator 419.
Yeah, we have a large crowd defacing property right here around my building, 6 South Anderson Street. They're right underneath the Whittier Bridge. They're lighting fires, spray painting all over the buildings, and defacing cars and public property.
How many people are there? Do you know approximate?
Probably about like 400.
400 gathered?
Yeah.
Under the
6 South Anderson Street, underneath the bridge, right underneath the brand new Whittier Bridge. Yeah. They just spray painted my whole building. They're spray painting cars, defacing property, breaking into cars. It's crazy. It's all like, it's just a bunch of young kids, rowdy kids, man.
Okay. Were you going to leave your name or your phone number?
Yeah, my name's and my phone number is. I've already spray painted my whole entire building, 360 degrees.
All right. We'll send officers over there.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
As the officers arrived at the location, the large group of approximately 400 to 500 unpermitted concert-goers turned their attention toward the officers, assaulting them by throwing rocks, glass bottles, and ignited fireworks at them. As a result, the officers initiated an officer needs help call. Here is social media video that captured the concert-goers' actions upon the officers' arrival. Additional patrol officers assigned to Northeast, Newton, Central, Olympic, and 77th Street responded to the request for help. They established skirmish lines and a blocking force to help disperse the unruly crowd at the location. The officers made repeated attempts to peacefully disperse the crowd and gave several dispersal orders instructing the large group of unpermitted concert goers to leave the area. However, the large group refused to disperse and continued to assault the officers. After nearly an hour, the officers moved in to disperse the unruly crowd. While dispersing the crowd, several concertgoers in the group once again began to throw rocks, glass bottles, and lit fireworks at the officers. In response to the actions of the crowd, officers used 40mm less lethal launchers to target the individuals who were seen throwing these objects at the officers. While targeting an unidentified suspect who was seen throwing lit fireworks at officers, one officer fired a 40mm less lethal launcher foam projectile round at the suspect. However, the 40mm round inadvertently struck another concertgoer who was standing in the suspect's foreground. The 40mm less lethal device fires a foam projectile round. The round strikes the person's body and it is intended to cause pain. While there may be bruising, it is designed to distribute energy over a broad surface area and not penetrate the body. The primary target for this less lethal device is the navel or belt line. The concertgoer that was struck by the foam projectile round was later identified as Joseph LaRocca. The unidentified suspect ran away from the location. A portion of this incident was captured on the officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within the line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
Just watch out for any of those guys throwing rocks over here, okay?
Bottle.
Yeah, just watch out for that.
Bottle.
Yeah, sure. We are guys. We're taking bottles and rocks so we got clearance.
Hey, go again, sir.
Yeah, guys. We're taking bottles and clearance.
Okay, Roger. I got units rolling to you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
In the parking lot.
on that side right there, we're just gonna do the blocking force.
Okay.
Right here. So just wall to wall.
Okay.
The officers on Anderson, they're gonna go into a lot or push everybody south.
Okay.
So nobody's coming through here, okay?
Roger that, sir.
All right.
Sir,
Go
get
ahead,
my,
just right now. Go ahead. All right.
Well, 10 to Commander 1 Charles, what's your exact location?
And in the name of the possible of the people of the state of California, commit all those rebels at Anderson and 6th Street Bridge immediately reverse, which means to break up this assembly. If you do not do so, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action may include the use of less lethal leadership, which could cause
10 of the airship.
Go for Air 16.
Yeah, hey, Roger, sir. Your announcement was clear over at the LA River on the 6th Street Bridge.
Roger that, sir.
And just be advised, Central Vice units are up on the 6th Street Bridge, and we detained one. And we'll just be making sure nobody else is up there.
And Air 16 to the Commander.
Go ahead, Agent.
Sir, we just heard from the Vice Supervisor that was on the 6th Street Bridge. They confirmed they did hear the dispersal order, and you do have resources responding for the health call southbound on Anderson from 4th Street that will be monitoring the attack.
Hey, back up. Go back. You gotta push him. Go back. Black jacket on the bottom. Black jacket on the bottom. Down here. I got it. Which one? Okay, I got it. With the backpack?
Yeah, we're gonna make that.
We need more. Get the fuck back! Get. Hey!
We got 4 little people.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's been advised. We don't really want you.
Black sweater was throwing fireworks. Guys left. 40's in the back. DJ, get up here. Guys left. Leave the area. Let's go over that. 40, let's go over. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm checking.
Yes, sir. We do request additional party officers to respond to this location. We got about another 100 plus.
Watch the rocks! Watch the rocks!
Hold up!
Uniform! Tight left! Watch their footing! Tighten it up!
That's been advised.
Guide left, guide left. Leave the area. Leave the area. Tighten it up.
Hold it up, clear this thing out.
I think this guy my name and RA. So, Command Sato. Back. Hey, come this way, dude. Come over here. Let's go over there. Yeah, I think we'll turn over the
LaRocca was directed to the staging location to obtain medical treatment for an injury he sustained to his forehead. However, LaRocca left the area prior to receiving treatment. It is believed the injury sustained may have been caused by the less lethal projectile round that inadvertently struck him. The following day, LaRocca went to the hospital for the injury he sustained at the unpermitted concert and was admitted. Department policy defines any force option which results in an injury requiring hospitalization as a categorical use of force. In accordance with that policy, LAPD's Force Investigation Division assumed investigative responsibility for this incident upon learning of the hospitalization. Joseph LaRocca is a 41-year-old resident of Glendale. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics and use of force in this instance met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers. If you would like information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.